Let's see if this peach from our seedling peach tree is ready. There it is. Now, it did have over half a dozen peaches on it, but insects got into them, and so I should have bagged them with these little organza bags, but let's see how this one looks inside. And like I was saying, this is from a seedling peach tree. They can produce, and taken care of properly, in about 3 to 5 years. Wow, this is a really good peach. Now, seedling peach trees produce peaches that are usually pretty close to true to type. And there's a few different ways you can plant them. And you can do what nature does when it comes to planting them, and plant them in early winter so that they get at least 3 months of cold stratification, which is just average temperatures below or around 45 degrees. And that's one of the easiest options, or just like continually bury your peach pits out in places that you might want them to pop up, and they might come up. And especially because most peaches are refrigerated for a long time, that 3 months is usually shorter. Now, the other option, since we're in the middle of summer, is to take these and take a hammer and crack them, and you just tap them with a hammer till you hear a cracking sound, and then usually one more tap and you're set to break them open. And then you can see if the seed is actually viable or not, and it should look like a little almond, because almonds are actually related to stone fruit. And this goes for all of your stone fruit, whether it be cherries or plums or apricots. And it's super easy. So you take those seeds out, you soak them in water. You could do room temperature water for like maybe a day and see if they float or not. And you want the ones that do not float. And then you want to take the seeds you soaked overnight and place them on a damp paper towel with a little bit of cinnamon sprinkled over them to prevent mold growth, and stick that in a plastic baggie in the refrigerator till you see some sprouting or about 3 months has passed. And then you can go ahead and plant them. Another really nice thing about planting peaches from seed or other stone fruits is because you plant them directly where you want them, you can avoid a lot of root disturbance, and they will inevitably do better than plant potted fruit trees that don't have the roots disturbed, and you'll end up getting a much larger tree a lot faster, and it potentially could fruit more or sooner as well. Now, I've seen mixed opinions about if seedling peaches are hardier than grafted ones, and I think it just comes down to your climate and care. But I've seen people say that they are more resistant to fungal issues and stuff like that, but I've also heard the opposite. So it just depends. But I would say it's definitely still worth trying and planting out some of your own because of how they grow so close to true to type. So I hope that helps and inspires you guys to try planting out some of your own peaches. So, you guys have a great one.